Greetings, fellow explorers, and welcome to A&D, Ancient News and Discoveries. I'm your host, Nate, and in today's video, we'll be traveling to a remote area in eastern Kazakhstan to showcase a new find from the steppes of Central Asia. But before we begin, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to join us on future expeditions. Now, let's unearth the past and unravel its mysteries together. Archaeologists in Kazakhstan have unearthed a pair of gold ornaments within a 1,500-year-old tomb, showcasing the earliest known representations of the Great Khan, or Khagan, of the Göktürks. The Göktürks, also known as the Celestial Turks, were a nomadic confederation of Turkic-speaking peoples from Central Asia who occupied the region for approximately 3 centuries. The excavation, spearheaded by Kazakhstan's Institute of Archaeology, revealed golden plaques depicting the crowned ruler seated on a throne in a saintly posture, surrounded by attendants. These depictions vividly illustrate the sacred nature of power in ancient Turkic society. Discovered at the Ilike Sazi site near Kazakhstan's remote eastern borders with China, Mongolia, and Russian Siberia, the artifacts originate from a 6th century Göktürk tomb containing the remains of a nobleman, likely a khagan or prince. Over time, this burial site evolved into what the researchers called a, quote, cultic memorial complex, end quote, in which it venerated the deceased nobleman. The prince may have been a member of the royal Ashina clan of khagans, or rulers. The Ashina clan played a significant role in establishing 2 Turkic states in the Central Eurasian steppes from the 5th to 8th centuries. The central chamber of the tomb, where the prince underwent cremation, yielded 2 gold plaques, one of which suffered significant damage from the cremation fire. Each plaque, approximately 1.5 inches or 3.7 centimeters in diameter, appears to function as a type of belt buckle designed for threading the 2 ends of a belt through a hole at its base, allowing them to hang from the waist. Buckles such as those represented power in Turkic society and indicated the wearer's elevated status. The depiction on each plaque features the khagan positioned at the center, adorned with an intricate crown and seated on a throne embellished with images of 2 horses. Flanking the khagan are 2 kneeling servants presenting food from a plate and a bowl. These artifacts represent the earliest confirmed depictions of a khagan from the Göktürk community, potentially portraying the great khagan himself. The question arises whether the plaques were worn by the khagan interred in the tomb. They might have been worn by the aides of the prince, who, during the cremation, placed them as a symbolic participation in the sacred ceremony. The identified tomb site appears to have evolved into a pivotal social and cultural hub for the veneration of both the khagan and Göktürk beliefs. An archaeologist working on the site stated that the memorial complex was significant in that it is, quote, linked to the entry of the ancient Turks into the historical arena, end quote, and that the site encompassed their spiritual, ideological, religious, and philosophical beliefs. The complex, constructed from stone and earth, spans approximately 300 feet, or 90 meters in length, and 165 feet, or 50 meters in width, featuring 2 principal sections, each enclosed by a courtyard wall. One part constitutes the square-shaped main temple housing the central burial chamber. It's accompanied by a labyrinth designed for visiting pilgrims. Within the labyrinth's central room once stood a stone sculpture, believed to have represented the tomb's occupant, though today it is now broken and headless. In addition to the golden plaques, the site has yielded an extensive array of artifacts, including items crafted from silver, iron, and bronze. Unearthed objects also encompass weapons, horse equipment, and an amulet crafted from rock crystal. Now, we've just scratched the surface of the incredible archaeological wonders that lie beneath our feet. If you crave more historical adventures and want to stay updated on future discoveries, make sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell. Don't get left behind. Join us on the next expedition to uncover our past one layer at a time.